Right now, if it's still putting kids at risk and kids are still getting sick from, COVID and things like that, I don't feel comfortable with him not wearing a mask.
We found Tamia Green and her 5-year-old son Javier Ortiz enjoying the summer evening. Mom and son are excited about the start of the new school year, but mom is apprehensive about the updated protocols.
There's like a whole bunch of things to be at risk for, so I don't feel comfortable with him not wearing a mask. I still put one on him every day, even though he's not required to.
The city's Department of Education outlining their guidance Tuesday afternoon. They're keeping most COVID guidelines in place for public schools. However, there are several key changes. One big difference, students will no longer be randomly tested for COVID-19. Instead, test kits will be available to be sent home. An additional change, students will no longer be required to submit a daily health screening form. Primary care specialist Dr. Dina Gupta Adamulan says the updated guidelines are in line with where we are in the fight against COVID.
Yes, I definitely think it's the right move. The DOE has been looking at a lot of the data to support the decisions that it's made.
While the CDC has loosened COVID guidance, the following remains in place for New York City public schools. Masks will remain optional. However, they are strongly recommended to be worn by students and staff when indoors. And if you've tested positive, you must mask up until day 10 after the onset of symptoms or date of the positive test, whichever is earlier. Students and staff who test positive must isolate for 5 days.
We don't have great treatments for COVID in those less than age 12. So it's important to protect them as best as possible. And that's where testing and making sure that those who are symptomatic or who have recently tested positive from COVID are coming back into the school system masked.
As for vaccinations, all adults who work in or visit school buildings are required to show proof of vaccination. Students are still not required to be vaccinated to attend class. However, kids ages 5 and older must show proof in order to participate in high-risk extracurricular activities.
And we reached out to the United Federation of Teachers. They gave us this statement that reads in part, as COVID changes as a disease, our responses also have to evolve. While the distribution of at-home tests has been reduced, the DOE has assured us that additional at-home tests will be available for any schools that need them. The UFT also urging parents to get their children vaccinated and boosted.